Hi, it's Natha Campanella. I'm an astrologer and I teach people like you how to use the wisdom of astrology as an emotional health toolkit. And I'm here to tell you the astrological weather forecast, you could call it, for the week of August 12th through the 18th. And my guess is that it's going to be an emotional week, as they usually are when we have a full moon. We have a full moon happening on August 15th, and it's going to be in the sign of Aquarius, which means that the sun is across the sky in the sign of Leo. This is an axis where we're trying to bring into balance our need and desire to have interest in other people, to be a part of the group, but also a need and a desire to center ourselves occasionally. There's a big difference between being self-centered, being inconsiderate, or even narcissistic, versus knowing that we need to focus on ourselves and we need to take our needs and wishes into account. And if you're paying attention, you'll be able to see the places that both of those versions show up for you, because nobody is doing it perfectly all the time. So know that the full moon is going to probably make us feel emotional, and it really will bring up questions of, am I being selfish here? Or is it okay to stop and really focus on myself? And you'll be the one that can answer that. But watch out for those themes to arise. Now, Jupiter just went direct yesterday on Sunday, and that means that I'm hoping that some things are going to start moving now. Jupiter loves education and wisdom and learning, but also really shifting perspective. So also look for those places in your own life where you know it's time to shift your perspective, and then actually work to shift it. You'll definitely have the support of Jupiter in the sign of Sagittarius this week. And Uranus went retrograde yesterday on Sunday the 11th as well. So Uranus, our planet of change and swift movement, look for some places in particularly your finances or the way that you eat, the quality of food that you're eating, your diet, because these are all Taurus things and Uranus is in the sign of Taurus. So changes that need to be made, be on the lookout for them. This is a long transit. It'll be in retrograde for a few months. So you'll be getting the wisdom in pieces, but start looking for it, because usually right around when a planet goes retrograde is when we kind of get a wake-up call. So let's see, we also have something really fun this week that's happening, and it is the sun is coming into connection with Venus. So this is going to be a really auspicious week for relationships. If there is somebody that you've had your eye on that you haven't worked up the courage to make a move on, it's a really good week to do it. If you're in a relationship and you feel like there are pieces of yourself that you haven't really exposed to your love, but you would like to just show them more of who you are, this is a great week to do it. This is just a week where relationship in general, and I'm talking about relationship to ourselves too. Venus is about love and romance, but she's also very much about our self-concept and our sense of self-worth. So know that this week too, we're going to be emotional. We're going to be having to do some work around the question of being self-centered versus, is it okay to really see myself and expend energy on myself? And Venus conjunct the sun is going to come in and support that, because Venus is going to show us where we need to soften, where we need to allow ourselves a little bit more pleasure and a little bit more, feel good. It's really important that we allow ourselves to feel good. Many of us aren't very good at that. We're good at helping other people feel good. But when it comes to the way that we allow ourselves pleasure, it can get a little bit, a little complicated. And you probably know what I'm talking about. So anyway, if you feel like this video is something that you want to send to a friend who could benefit, do that. Otherwise, like it, comment. You can send me DMs if you have questions, or just share anything in the comment section about what is coming up for you this week, what you're already feeling. And in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you next week.